My name is Oleg Reutki. I'm the president of the organization called New Hope Eurasia. We are an organization that actually serves in Eastern Europe, countries like Moldova, Ukraine, Romania, and some of the restricted countries in that part of the world, like Turkey and other places. We've been serving in that area for 22 years. So it's been a collective effort between the NGOs, government, and churches to help especially the kids, women at most risk of human trafficking. And as a result of that, we've been able to set up different operations to prevent, to build awareness, to rescue, to restore, to reintegrate those children and moms to a normal life in the society. I've seen this effort grow and expand from country to country. Right now, a major focus of our organization is to help women from Ukraine as they're running for safety for themselves and their children to avoid the trap of human trafficking. So it is by providing shelter, transportation, rescue missions, being involved in that, providing for them supplies, food, hygienic supplies, and also education for their children, by connecting them to the right shelters and the right spots where they can be safe. When a woman crosses the border into the Western world, she can be routed to the right place by the right people with right intentions, or she can be taken advantage of because she's vulnerable. She has no husband around, husband is stuck on the battlefield, she's got a couple babies that she's trying to care for. So usually women would go through Moldova, through Poland, through Romania, farther west. Some countries in Western Europe have legalized prostitution, which means a lot of these women having no supplies, no support for themselves, and not understanding the language of that country, end up signing specific contracts, and they end up being exploited or in labor or exploited in sexual exploitation. New Hope Eurasia has been involved since the beginning of this war, setting up tents at the borders, operations of providing meals, transporting them, improvised bus stations, mobile clinic right there at the borders. We realize there is a huge need to be able to go deep inside Ukraine as well. We saw devastation. We saw women having no access to any transportation to get to a safe place. So we realized there's a great need for rescue missions, to go deep into the war line and rescue as many as it's possible. Well, we also saw that churches that were not bombed and churches that were not destroyed, the basements of the churches can be used as bunkers. And to be able to set up beds in the bunkers, in the basements of churches, allowed women to at least shelter for a while in those safety hubs until we were able to actually bring buses to bus them out of Ukraine. It was very personal. My wife is from Ukraine, born in Nikolaev, near Odessa. Her city was hit very hard last year. To see people having salted water from the sea in the faucets and not having much to drink or cook with, it was to see, those millions of moms run away through, like I said already, through snow, mud, rain, winds, blizzards, because they believe in the safety for their children. They did it all for the sake of their own children. It's a tragedy of the humanity. It made my faith stronger, because faith without deeds is dead. Anybody of any faith, I'd like to encourage you to think you can help. There's practical ways people can help. People can go on our website at www.newhopeeurasia.org and click donate and make a donation, but just earmark it. Make a memo for Ukrainian refugees. Because we have other projects that we're running for orphans, we're running for refugees, we're running on anti-trafficking efforts. So specifically give toward that effort. Also, if you are a person of faith, pray for our efforts, for our protection. Because we go being vulnerable, deep into the war line, not having much, just a flex vest, a Kevlar put on us, go there, definitely trusting God for protection. And He has been protecting us. Some people say, but I want to put my boots on the ground and help. Yes, we have opportunities for that as well. If some people say, hey, I want to go and help the refugees, provide food for them locally, there, in person, we are organizing so-called mission trips with a humanitarian purpose, meeting their basic needs, and also be an expression of Christ's love in practical ways. www.newhopeeurasia.org. You can get information from there, or at newhopeeurasia@gmail.com. Our email is there, so please feel free to contact us by email. We'll definitely be happy to connect with anybody interested in providing practical help for the Ukrainian refugees in Moldova, or for those Ukrainians that are stuck in the areas of war. And I'd like to ask, please pray, give, and come.